So there's a lot of different ways to learn data, but most of them, yeah. With DataCamp, you don't need to download Python.
Hello? Yeah, I did some like this shit. What about now? We're having errors. Errors! Is that better, guys? By the way, I had to run and get coffee. All right? I had to get a coffee because I wouldn't have time to make it. Hey, it's Rhea. Amin. It's working. It's working. I know. Thank God. Yeah, I had to do some updates on the computer today, guys. By the way, we need another prompt for the day, right? And by the way, guys, I forgot that we don't do prompts on the weekend. Or maybe I can keep doing, I don't know. Well, he thinks it's working. What if it's not? Well, everyone's saying there we go, and so we need another prompt for the day, guys. I'm so tired of these random number generators. All right, Sasha. I'm gonna have to get out of here. I had to kick her out because she keeps rubbing on my leg. It's throwing me off. What if they are all just Chase Lee clones? I don't know. Rhea, are you a Chase Lee clone? Amin, are you a Chase Lee clone? Ugh. So we need another prompt. Resolution. Setting. Procedure, location, music, poet, anxiety. These are really bad nouns. How are we able to work with these? Presents, soup. You guys want to make soup? Rhea says, haha, I don't think so. Hope not. See, there we go. Me and I am a clone of myself. I am a clone of myself. I am the original. All right, guys, we need to find a good random word generator. Here we go. Random word generator. Chart, study, restrain, presenting. Embryo. You guys want to do an embryo? Virus. Greet, profile, column, reporter, writer, round, mix, compensation, achievement, shrink, sugar, thin, economic. This is what I do every day. I'm a clone of Raleigh. Dude, I'm the original. Tidy, supplementary, incident, redundancy. So does that mean you wear a hat all the time, Chase? Really? So you were streaming then? The new and improved Raleigh. No! Form, sore, bedroom, knife, earthwax, lost, is, theater, pierce, injury, contact. Why is none of these good? Oh my God. Bored. You guys want to That's what I feel like right now. I'm bored. How about this? We're going to... What is this, number 7? Tree! How about that? Jesus. Headphones. I actually like that one better. Let's do that one. Headphones. Headphones. That's something you don't see a lot of. You see a lot of trees. 32. By the way, guys, check out Rhea and her great, amazing work. I really like what you're able to get done with this shotgun in the amount of time you had. I tried to do a pistol, and I was like, I'm going to have to do this later. I had to run to take Christina to her appointment. And also, this chair looks amazing. This is going to be me in the future, guys, just driving my car endlessly through super sick neon environments. Hopefully not digitally, though. Mean says I'm bad at 3D. That is completely fine. The whole point of the 5-minute challenge is to get you more acquainted with 3D modeling, right? Get you quicker, faster, more associated with the tools in 3D modeling. A lot of it is you have an idea and it's about putting that idea together. So you end up learning a lot more than you would think from doing the 5-minute challenge. So I encourage you all to take up the challenge. If you want to be a part of it, all you got to do is follow the link in the description of this video. Join the Discord today. Make sure to select a role, right? Wherever it is, yeah. In the welcome section. And yeah, you can start posting in here. We've been doing one almost every day. Rhea is always killing it. I mean, look at her work. Awesome stuff. We had Steven in here. Ronald Gerard Dedos. Keep up the good work. Thank you so much, Ronald. Ronald or Ronald. Is it Ronald or Ronald? Sorry if I butchered that, man. I mean, so I should model a headphone in less than 5 minutes. A lot of it is about just getting a gray box in, right? So the whole point is just gray box. Nothing complicated, right? You don't have to make it as accurate. You want to make it as accurate as possible, but you don't need like all the little finite details. And by the way, I'm gonna change this because I'm getting this is too much excitement for me right now. All right. Game music lo-fi. Bruh, even if you did 2 hours challenges, I will not complete it. Dude, you need to have more faith in yourself.
U-Track's built-in knowledge base is...
You have to have more faith in yourself, man. And the only way to get that faith in yourself, bro, you know what it is? By just doing the 5-minute challenges. Eventually, you'll be a 5-minute challenge force to be reckoned with. Things that once took you hours to conceptualize now only take you a couple of moments to realize. Hello, hello. Is this Adwa? I think this is Adwa, if I remember. If I'm saying that right. Why you got ads? Because I'm trying to put on music and they want to put ads in, you know what I'm saying? Hello, and Arabic just spawned for the second time here. Yeah, we have a lot of Arabic followers. Yeah, it's me. I remembered. Does that give me like a brownie point or something, chat? Adwa. I remember. But yeah, check him out, guys. Check out Judah and all of his good glory. Don't look underneath, though. Let go. I am too. Yeah, Amina's been here for a very long time. He's an excellent individual. But yeah, guys, this is going to be Judah. I'm excited to see Ria's Judah. If any of you feel like taking a shot at making him, go ahead and try. And make sure to post your results in the Discord. Go join the Discord, chat, links in the description. And you can also join in here to join in the 5-minute modeling challenges. And I know I've said this once already, but now I'm on the topic again, so we're running with it. You can see stuff here before everyone else does, right? A lot of stuff going on, as well as counting to 1,294. Boom. Guess what? Chicken butt. Guess why? Chicken thigh. Chicken pie, dude. Ria says it takes a while to get used to Blender's UI, but I'm sure you can make something mean. I agree with you completely. What is your secret, Ria, for modeling those? She's just a gifted individual. The Lord has definitely blessed her. Yeah. And Chase Lee's just like blueprints. That's what it's gonna be forever. One day, if this game's ever successful, I'll be in here and I'll be like, yeah! And he'll be in here like, blueprints! Blueprints! We'll all be having some form of celebration. But yeah, I like them. I feel like the eyes could be, a little bit better. Like I can make them a little bit more thicker around the eye line, Guess what? Can you guys stop saying that? Every time I read it, I want to have some like weird guess. Also, I kind of wish the feet were a little bit better. Look at these things. In the hindsight of it all, though, it looks all right. But the feet could be a little bit cleaner. I'm just trying to save as much poly count as I possibly can on the character. But in future renditions of him, I can see the feet being done a lot differently. Also, I kind of hinted at it on the weekend. I was working on Tritops, but I don't know how I feel about him. He's like way too, I don't know. He looks way too like an NPC. Like he doesn't look like an enemy. So I think I might make this guy just to start practicing some combat and stuff like that, but we might change him in the future. I don't know. I'm thinking I want him to be like a bipedal instead of a humanoid. Nails look like teeth. That's because they are teeth, but for your fingers and toes. Wait, do you mind asking where you're from, GM? What? Can you guess it? Wow, it looks good. Thank you, Edwan. You can make a lot with basic shapes and extrude. Yeah, you can. And a lot of people don't know, but you can steal geometry from your models, right? By just duplicating the faces and then using P to separate it. And then you go into that and you can model stuff out really quick. Like I said, it's all just about knowing and having practice with the software. Knowing how to draw helps a little bit. A lot of bit, I should say. But yeah, we're going to work on this for a little bit today. I'm going to be real with you guys. I'm just chilling. Ooh-ay? What's ooh-ay? That makes me want to jump up and dance. I hate 3D modeling. Why do you hate it, man? It's so fun. That's it? True. If you use blueprints, you can model very easy. Yeah. I mean, look at Houdini. Houdini's got a blueprint system. Oh, United Arab of Emirates. Hooray. Hooray. Why is this so slow? Look at this, dude. It's chunkifying. Then I don't know. Honestly, I don't know how I'm going to handle all this. This is my first time modeling this thing, so you guys are gonna have to roll with it because that's what I'm doing. I feel like the flow could be a lot better, so we might even redo them at some point. Rhea, help him. Rhea's too busy, man. She's a Mamma Mia, man. She's a madre. You failed. Nothing wrong with failing, right? You gotta fail to prevail. Right? You gotta fail to prevail, guys. I mean, if you looked at my first character model ever, you would realize, like, man, this guy is not as skilled as I thought he was. It took me like 7-8 tries to get Judah right and to get comfortable with actually 3D modeling him. So we're actually gonna carry this over like this and make a poll. Right, then we can link these guys up and then come in and relaxify them. 3-second Judah video. Yeah, I'm gonna make a 3-second Judah video once I get the animations in. Same walking pose too. Eventually I want to get a face rig on him. It kind of looks like Sonic. Yeah, a lot of the characters have somewhat of a Sonic look to them. This is gonna be an enemy called Tritops. By the way, guys, we're going to be pumping out a turnaround of let me see. Hold up. Let me see if I can just find the photo for all you bros. Details, view, large icon. Yeah. So these are the characters we got so far, guys. And if you followed me on Instagram, you'd know this. All right, so if you haven't already, go follow me on Instagrams. It's Nazareth Studios Games. And there's a Nazareth Studios, but that one's kind of not the one I use. Anan! Hey, Anan! What's up, man? When I search 1 out of 0, it equals infinity, but my teacher said that we can't divide any number by 0. Yeah, because you don't get a number, you get infinity. You get an infinite amount of numbers, and the whole point of dividing something is to get a sum of something, right? To get a number. And when you divide by 0, you get all the numbers. It's like you could divide for forever with 0. It's infinite because 0 goes into 1, 0, you know, an infinite amount of times. So it's not that you can't do it, it's just that you don't get a result that you probably would like from it. Anan is also Arabic. Yeah, I know. He's got some good 3D models too, man. He's a 3D modeler. Watch, I'll show you guys. This is his stuff, man. I'm mostly blown away by this 3D model of a beer bar. It's a 3D environment, by the way. Yes, but I'm Indian. Look at this. Look at this. Really nice stuff. A little messy bar though. A little messy. But he gets the point. Humans are messy. Should call this after hours or something. Have some broken glass. Some fat guy passed over with his butt crack showing over here. Yeah. But hey, I need your guys' help, okay? I'm going to shout out the Discord one more time. Link in the description. If you ain't a part of it, become a part of it. If you haven't followed or liked the channel, make sure to do so. If you're feeling kind and generous, right? All the support helps, guys. Oh, look, Chase Lee thinks he's cool because he's got a Jedi profile pic now. 297. But yeah, guys, I want to run a poll on this guy here specifically. Right? Just don't ask for characters. I'm horrible at it. So was I, man. I'm still bad at it, but I'm not as horrible. We need a name for this guy. All right? I cannot, for the life of me, think of a name. I can't think of a name. I'm thinking like something to do with the length of the character. He's lengthy, he's tall, he's long. Topicalis. True. Triani. Well, what's up? Narhoys? Narhoys? Welcome to the channel. Good to see you here. Or to the stream, I should say. I don't know why I say channel. Topicalis. All right, I like that. Triani. You know what we originally... I showed my mom, she said temple. But like I'm thinking, like we have the tritops or the tritop. It's kind of like Goombas or Goomba, even though I like that more than tritop. Germling. Dude, I like Germling. That one's gone down for sure. Germling. I like Germling. All right. Deca Wing. Decay Wing. Okay. Let's do a poll. Yeah. We'll do a poll, guys. I'm going to put this on Discord. I want you to throw me your best names. And then we'll come to something together. But remember, I'm thinking like all these guys, when you're thinking of a name, I want you to think of like, kind of like what I just said. You know, you have Goombas and then you have Goomba, right? Or like geese and a goose, or something like that, of that nature, right? But yeah, this, so the way it's going to work, you can exclude this guy here. He's being reworked. The Tyrannosaurus, and he'll probably be reworked at some point. But the next one we're gonna make is this little range guy here. AI enemy _1. That's a really good name, man. That's something I think PR would love. They'd be like, man, I could sell that. Maybe to like an Unreal Engine user, they'll be like, yeah, I love AI enemy #1. So we're gonna be using him as like melee, and then after that I'm gonna try to get some ranged in, and it's gonna be this dude because he looks like someone who would spit at you. He'd hide in like little brushes and he'd pop his head out and be like, and like he'd run away and you're trying to get him. Raleigh, should we create a channel for that? Honestly, I'm gonna post this right here in the game development, right? I'm gonna post this here. Create, upload a file. Boom. All right. I'm gonna make a thread on this, right? I'm gonna create a thread, new thread. Names, or some good names. That's a little mean. This is your first time partaking in the creation of Judah and friend. No, that's too much. Laugh out loud, your voice acting skills are awesome. Thank you. But I think it would be cute, like, to have him pop out of the bush and just be like, and then like he like runs away and you gotta like try to get him. or else he'll just keep bugging you. Yeah, so remember, guys, only number 5. In fact, I'm going to delete this really quick. I'm sorry. I know that's annoying. All right. This is annoying. We don't want to deal with this. I'm going to do this. And then we're going to upload that. That way it's more specific and we don't get more names that are off topic. Right? Boom. And then we're going to create a thread here. So I apologize. I'm a stinker butt. I know. What is a good name for this handsome villain? I didn't even spell villain right. Pip, what are you doing in here, dude? You can't spell villain right. How do you spell villain? Is it villain? Villain. That's it. No, it's not. I gotta freaking Google how to spell villain. Thank God this doesn't show up on Twitch until afterwards. Everyone, it's after the A. Oh my gosh. Give me some names. Goombas. So, you know, hispic, hispike. I like the hiss part, like a hisp. Villain. Amin says, I will go eat and be back. I will see you when you get back, my friend. On events category. Maybe I should have done it in events. But I think it works well here. Because it's all part of the game development aspect. But yeah, go ahead. If you're a part of the Discord, join in. AI enemy number 1. And, you know, throw out some names. I'll let it sit for a couple days and then we'll pick one. But hopefully we can come up with a good name, because I've been thinking about something and I can't think about it. Windows 10 or 11, which one is better? Honestly, man, I'm using Windows 11. I was using Windows 10. There's not like, obviously there's a huge difference in like the, you know, interface. But so far I've been enjoying Windows 11. It's kind of just like Windows 10. I don't know like the full in-depthness of what the difference is between them, but so far I like Windows 11, so I don't think you'll dislike it. So we will pray to God that we get a good name for this guy. Gosh, to God. 3 toes. I like that. Chase Lee, I want some good names, okay? Not this number 5, finger legs, pointy head. I like Web Talon. You can't forget the first one that you made. Germling. I really like Germling too. And then we'll vote on these things. The sissing. But yeah, link is in the description of this video if you want to join the Discord and, you know, be a part of the conversation, guys. Other than that, let's kind of move on. I'm just chilling today. I'm going to be working on this guy here for a minute. And I don't know, hopefully get something going. Is it a pharaoh magician snake? You know, honestly, I could make him like some type of magician, but as of the moment right now, he's just like a regular melee attacker guy. If anything, I think the one that displays probably an aptitude for like magician work would be either this guy here or this guy here. But I'm thinking he reminds me more of a rogue because of this little mask he's got. I still kind of want him to be stubbed up a little bit. I want him to be short. But yeah, my favorite so far is this guy, and this guy. Just straight down the middle. Melee enemy. Yes. Emberling. I like Emberling. Vapor Talon. It's coming up with some pretty good names, guys. You need to start stepping up the bar. You need to get on Adwa's level, man. He's kicking it in the bootay. Yo, Phantom, it's been a while, man. How you doing? I don't know, 11 can be better. I have problems with Windows 10. Should I upgrade to 11? If you're having problems with Windows 10, I would suggest upgrading to Windows 11 because it's free. On top of that, what you're going to probably want to do, Narhoy, is you're going to probably want to reformat your PC. It's something I do whenever my PC starts like getting slow. Because a lot of things happen with like the registry, the Windows registry. Things will get changed as, you know, you download and yada yada and install apps and do stuff. So I always find it a best practice is to reformat every year or so. And that typically helps me when my computer's bogging down a bit. How are you? I missed much things. You have missed much things, man. We've got new characters, some enemies. I'm now working with a comic book artist. We've redesigned Judah, right? A lot has happened. All right, thanks. I'm gonna try. Yeah, let me know if it works for you, man. Make sure when you reformat though, you're clearing out your storage and you're saving the stuff that you want on like a separate drive or something. But whatever you're using for your whatever drive you're using for your Windows installation, just make sure to clean it. Get her clean. Sorry guys, I need to drag this down so I can see all the messages. But yeah, it's a big chill day. Not gonna do much programming, probably off stream, but I want to try to get the first variation of this guy out of the way. But I'm thinking I want to turn him into a bipedal instead of having him as a humanoid or bipedal. I don't think bipedal means two, doesn't it? Yeah, moves means I want him to. What is legs called? The quadruped. There we go. Not a biped, a quadruped. Quadruped. Well, I didn't do much things. What did you do, man, in the time gone? What's some awesome things you've achieved? By the way, I do need to get my notifications working. And I have to get an EIN number. And pretty much soon here, I think I'm going to create a Patreon. Possibly. I don't know. We'll see. It's just hard for me to ask for those type of things. Because I hate asking people. I want to do it all, you know? Plus, it's more work, and I'm lazy. So far, we're supposed to have like a disconnect, like an obvious disconnect. Gotta go. I'm busy today. We'll try and come back before the stream ends if I can. Okay, Ria, you have a solid one. I hope everything goes smooth today, okay? If I see you again, I see you again. If not, I'll catch you tomorrow. Bow, bow. I gotta go. Work day tomorrow. Aw, Nan, it's a work day tomorrow, man. Well, I hope the work goes by smooth, quick, and it's fun. All right, you have a good one, man. Thanks for stopping by and saying hi. Thanks for stopping by and saying hi. Yeah, we need to get our noties working. Bow, 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 bow. Typically, I would try to create a pole here and have it extend backwards. If there's anyone out there who's done a lot of like re-topology, please let me know of some like work studies you've used possibly to get better at topology and just the overall flow of an organic shape. It's easy to understand like flat surfaces, but the minute things become organic, for me, it becomes a little difficult. Amin says, I'm back. Welcome back, Amin. Welcome back, my friend. How are you doing? There's always so much noise going on. How was the meal, Amin? What did you eat? You're not bad at 3D modeling. What am I doing right now? So I'm retopologizing this character, and I'm gonna have to redo the hands because they're bare bone right now, but I'm just trying to get this done, and then I'm gonna probably do the hands, and then what I'm going to topologize is this arm up to here, and then I'll be doing the hands afterwards separately. And thank you, Amin. Thank you. I'm not bad at it, but there's definitely much I could improve on. I know there's some topology here that could really be enhanced. Not enhanced, but could just be better overall. That's the one thing that's fun about the tech field, especially if you have like ADHD, is that it's just a constantly developing field. So there's always something new to be learned. What I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna get a contour on this. We're gonna do about 8 lines. Oh yeah. The back looks scary. Yeah, it does. I think the face kind of looks scary, to be honest. Which is why I want to kind of change him a little bit at some point in the future. But I think it's the way I've created him. So a lot of this is just me testing out things and figuring out if my gumption or my instinct of something is right or wrong. Like right now I'm like, this is a little too scary for, I think, for a kid game like the face. But I'm gonna 3D model him, I'm gonna texture him, and I'm gonna put the eyes on him to see if that's really the case. The ears part, I don't know. Yeah. Amin says, I'm chatting with my friends. That's good to hear. What are you guys chatting about? Have you been able to do any dev stuff recently? I mean, right here, see, and then we're gonna get this where it's like, what are we gonna do here? Well, we could just do something like that, possibly, but I don't know. A mine? A mean? A mine? A mean equals a mine. Or a mime. I'm sorry, man. Your name's hard for me to say. I thought we've talked about this. I've tried so many times to say it right. I'm like, a mean, a mine. So it's a mine? A mine. A mean, a mine. Or a mime, as I said. Not a mine, it's a mean. I like how Edwa's laughing because she's like, yeah, this guy's butchering this so bad. I'm sorry, I'm trying. I was trying, I swear. It's so hard for me. I have to do this in a way that this is difficult at this point. I want to like snap these, right? Get rid of this. If I can even get a hold of it. Delete that. Garlic in my hat. The beet's fat. Hey, this is how we do it right there. I actually like that. I think that looks semi-decent. There's just sometimes where I do something in here. Like when I'm apologizing, I'm like, yeah. And then there's other times I'm like, eh. Like the eyes in here, I was like, eh. But I just did it anyways because I'm rushing. But I'm sure this is going to get done again at some point. Plus, Adam is so talented. It takes him like 2 seconds to do these things. I still don't want to take advantage of his work, though. Ooh. The garlic. So why are you doing this to the model? Because the model is sculpted. It's sculpted. Right? So I'm not the best sculptor. I don't sculpt extremely well. So what I do is I sculpt to a point where I think I can do something with topologizing, and then I go from there. It's hard for me to start. You'll see some people when they create a character, they'll create planes and then drag them out, and that's all hard for me. I find this workflow a lot easier. But yeah, it's topologizing, and it's primarily to essentially lower the topology of the character. Yeah, that's what it is. Bam, 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 no. Boom, boom, boom. But now it's like, how do we get these to work into one another? What do you think the perfect name is? Whoa, we got a lot of names. Vemrin, Sniper, Vipin, Chase Lee. Chase Lee. Raleigh's pet. Triangle head. The sissing. Chase Lee, I love. Vapor Talon. Like, everyone has these really in-depth, like, mysterious names, and you're just like, 3 foot. That's how mine were, though, too. I was like, long arms. That's the best I could come up with, long arms. My mom came up with Temple. Call them Tempests. I don't know. I like them. I think they look sick. Freaking Chase Lee. Yo, that's a Chase Lee. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom. Look how weird this is coming together. Like, the back of this head is not going to carry that shape as well as it should. My name is Awa and I'm from Saudi Arabia. Oh, really? Yeah, Adwa joined us a while back and she's an absolute pleasure. She's really good at art, isn't it? I could have sworn you posted some art stuff as well. By the way, guys, we do have the 5-minute modeling challenge. So if any of you know how to 3D model or just curious on getting started, you know, come in here and do some of these challenges. Yeah, and give your introduction. My name is Raleigh, and I'm a super sick, gnarly Christian game developer that wishes he could backflip, but can't because no. I'll leave it at this, guys. Make sure to introduce yourselves too, I guess. Man, the topology of this is making me angry on the inside. It's just, there's too much. There's too much. But I guess as we do it, I'm counting on just getting better at it every time I do it. Right? Raleigh, where's Saudi Arabia situated? In the Middle East, man. Come on. Come on, dude. Obviously, bro. Looks like we're about to get we got a leak. What's this leak today? Okay. So we have a room that kind of resembles a human walking. Like that, you know, like with their arms together. We've got Megastan, Mexes, Move State, MS presets, police set. I'm happy to see that my hat is still next to Poo Poo. And then now it looks like Rick Torres, dude. This here's the leak. The whole time, Rick Torres has been fighting against Rick Torres. And I don't know why I didn't bring it up. All right. Come on. Right here, dude. This is So Adwa, this is Chase Lee's game. He's playing a game, or this is a game where you chase Bruce Lee, and when you catch him, you have to, it's like tag. Because, you know, there is a certain delicacy, right, about pursuing Chase Lee. But it turns out here that Rick Torres, or Rick Torres, or Doors, Rick Torres, right, has a clone called Rick Torres, and that's who you'll actually be fighting. So maybe I was wrong about the Bruce Lee thing. Look, Rick Torres, the whole time you're fighting yourself. Okay. So what is this room? Is this room like the entire game level? This is the entire game level, chat. This is how big the game will be. 1, 2, 3, 4 rooms with infinite amounts of possibilities that could happen. Just one part of the game. Really? There's only one part of the game? Is there any more parts after that or no? By the way, I'm joking. I felt like maybe that would have been taken as serious. He's like, is you serious? It's gonna be more than one room. I swear, everyone. So Adwa, what have you been up to recently? What games have you been working on? Did you end up choosing a engine you liked or what? I'm just gonna run this down because I'm too lazy to try to make a poll. It's always sad when I work and I know I'm gonna change something because I don't like the way it is, but I keep doing it anyways, and I'm like, I could just stop this now and save myself some more work, but I'm like, no. This is all just practice for me. The Vatican City situated? Vatican City, isn't that in freaking Rome? In the Rome Dome, dude? Amin's always trying to test me, man. He's always got these big old questions for me. He doesn't even realize that sometimes I have a hard time finding the toilet in the morning, man. You wake up. No, it's in Italy. Italy, yeah, but Rome is in Italy, isn't it? The Vatican City. Italy is in Rome, the smallest country. Well, I'm happy to know that now. I'm happy to know. Yeah, I'm not a... I'm not like, what is it called? I don't even know if it's called, what is it called? Someone who studies math. I'm not a cartographer or photogrammetrist. I'm a guy that makes games. I don't care about cities until I go there, you know? Or it's not that I don't care about them, it's just that I know they exist, but I'm not like, where's that? I know like a general idea on the map where it's at. But I'm not like super into knowing exact locations. I know. The smallest country, okay. 2 new leaks. If you're lucky, I might drop a big leak later this... Oh, PHN Crawler, Dr. Headless, Plumber. Okay, so we got some classes now, some enemy classes. We have a Crawler, a Doctor, and something that's headless and a Plumber. Dude, you're gonna have Mario in your game, bro? That's sick. Adwa says, not much. I've been busy with school final exams. Oh, okay. Well, I hope they're going well. It's good to see that you've been busy with them. Me, I'd have just been like doing the bare minimum studying. So we got batteries, we got faster interacts, speed, stamina, stealth. Ooh, there's going to be a plateau of mechanics in here. Okay. But I guess speed and stamina. So are these things that you can level up? They must be. Speed must be a thing that you can level up if you're making a folder on it. PHN. It sounds like something to do with like some medical field. I don't know. Because I know it's like a lot of stuff in the medical field. It's got like an N at the end, like an RN. You know, doctors and stuff like that. PHN. And then we got PHN doctor. Yeah, there's no way. This must be a... PHN must mean that it's a like what would you call it, like a faction or something, or like a business, like a PHN employee. There's a PHN doctor, a PHN plumber, and then maybe there's a headless zombie or a crawler, and these people were PHN employees before it happened. Pro helium, nothing. Oh, like a mean man. Yeah, see, and here's the curse. This has to carry this way, right? But what I've done is I've made way too many loop cuts in here. Too many loop cuts. And then right here, check it out, guys. We don't have enough loop cuts in this area. I mean, which we can just do that and automatically get the loop cuts we need, right? And then we can relax these and probably bring them together in a more aesthetically pleasing way. But I will do some projects. Oh, I just typed rando words, true. But I will do some projects in Unity and Unreal, but I feel like I will probably use Unreal. Yeah, I really enjoy Unreal. I think it's fun. And also remember, yeah, you said you tried Godot, didn't you? Yeah. It means placeholder name. PHN. Placeholder for the next few weeks. Okay. Bro, I didn't make any errors since years in the language HTML. Oh man, HTML makes me sad. My buddy was trying to show me HTML and I was just sad the entire time. Yeah, I don't know why it does a full... So why'd you call it a PHN instead of just putting placeholder? Excuse me. Amin says, guys, I gotta go. See you tomorrow or next week. All right, Amin. Good luck with the studies, my friend. Thank you for stopping by, saying hi. No, I haven't tried Godot. Yeah, you could try Godot too. Python is somewhat easy to learn. But, you know, there's still some learning curves with it. especially if you don't know how to code. Too long if I did that and you wouldn't see the full names. You can just say placeholder. True. Boom, boom. It's already 11:10, guys. Crazy. Time flies when you're having fun. At least for me. But yeah. What do you think of naming them, though? Are those all enemies? Isn't this whole thing a thing? All right, it is. It is a thing. I could be getting mad and confused over Unreal, and time will still fly. I gotta write some notes about each enemy, which I will do now. Nice. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go through and do that as well. I've been stuck a lot on trying to program stuff, and then afterwards I've been... Honestly, man, I haven't been able to get as much as I want to get done on the game just because I've been in somewhat of a... I'm just a little worried about my fiance. And I don't think that I will. Yeah, I mean, if you don't choose to try Godot, that's fine. I know last time you were talking about how learning code was being a little bit difficult, or you were worried or something of that nature. So, honestly, who knows? If you already like doing art and stuff like that, I feel like visually, Blueprints might be better for you. These are pushing these way too up. Man. The geometry in here is just so bad. You guys are gonna hear me say that like 1,000 more times. I'm gonna go ahead and close out some of this right here. All right, if I want to do that, how are we even going to connect these? And you can see how big we have 3 here, and we have 1, 2, I mean 3 now. That's not too bad. These guys' mouths won't be moving at all, so I don't have to worry about that. The only thing I have to worry about is how we have so little here, but like boom, 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 like so many up here. I'm gonna have to like find a way to, I don't know, cancel out some of these by making polls, but it just makes it look gross and messy. And even if I were to get rid of some of these, there's still going to be so many present. It's going to look like Garbito. It's going to be Garbito. Honestly, what I could possibly do is just redo the contour. But even then, I'm going to have to... I could try to have it run up here. Like so. Let's see how far I can get with half button it, man. I mean, I got it down to a triangle. And this is how it always is for me. There's literally got to be some way of, or some form of thinking to make it that you never, that like every single poll is calculated, right? There's got to be some way to do that. I mean, this part of his mouth is never going to move, so it doesn't matter too much to me. But at the end of the day, like, I don't know, I just feel like this is not the most optimized case. Regardless, let's move on to the body now. Wham, 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 wham. What are your favorite games right now or of all time? Because obviously, if I were to name some, one of the biggest ones would be Sonic the Hedgehog numero uno for the Sega Genesis. Neverwinter Nights. My favorite survival game is Enshrouded. Yeah, Enshrouded. All time and right now. So I'll just go over a list. Platformers, Sonic the Hedgehog #1 for the Sega Genesis. I also like, for horror games, Outlast 2, because it's the only one I've beaten. I don't think I ever got to beat Resident Evil, Biohazard, because those games just get me nauseous because of the FOV. Dead Space 1 for horror games, like an action horror game. Survival, as I said, Enshrouded currently at the moment. There's just a lot that goes on in that game that they do really well that I appreciate. When it comes to an RTS, that's really hard. Starfield and Age of Empires. I like them both equally, but I'd say maybe I like Age of Empires a little bit more. Yeah, the list goes on and on. It's really hard to say because I'm like going by genre right now. Action adventure. Shoot. Just an action adventure, no RP. Well, I guess you could say RPG. That one will be hard. The one that I really like right now that I thought of immediately was the Jedi Survivor. The new one. My favorite horror game is going to be like Outlast. When it comes to like psychological horror, Outlast. Although I really do like Biohazard. They did a really good job in that game. I'm not gonna lie. But I've beaten Outlast 2, so I can't say Outlast, but Outlast 2. And then after that, it's just a long, over convoluted list. City management games, shoot. God games, Black and White 2. And now that I think about it, action adventure RPG, it's got to be Fable. Fable 2. You should try out, especially the Whistleblower. Hey, Coder Media, welcome. Maybe like FNAF. Yeah, I've never played FNAF, and everyone tells me I should, and everyone tells me I'm the next whatever that guy who made them is. And I always get offended because I'm like, what if my game does well though, huh? But yeah, heard FNAF is pretty fun. Cawthorn, yeah, Cawthon or Cathon or whatever you want to call them. They always go, you the next Cathon? I'm like, what? Because I make a Christian game? Make a Christian game? It's like, what if no one's, done it right by now? That could be it. What if I do it right? You never know. You never know, man. But yeah, I've heard nothing but good things about FNAF, but it's just never scary to me. It doesn't jump scare me. Fable 2 is a perfect game. Yeah, Fable 2 is excellent. I mean, when it comes to like the aging and stuff, we got to see a lot of like cool ideas that I feel never really got fully realized. And I really like Enshrouded recently when it comes to survival games because they're able to... I would have said Valheim. But I really do like Enshrouded. And the thing that I like about Valheim a little bit more than Enshrouded is that Enshrouded does a good job of creating this beautiful fantasy world, but Valheim does a procedurally good job of creating an entire world. That world is massive in Valheim. There's more of an adventure feel to it because you get this bow and you never know what you're gonna find. Right? I just wish there was... Yeah, like with all those games, you could wish for a lot of stuff. But I do like Enshrouded right now just because of some of the combat and looting stuff. And I really do enjoy the building mechanic in that game. But the biggest issue I find with it is you can't create like vertical or circular things, right? Like if I build a side balcony, I have to, in order to make it look right, draw down a pillar into the earth. I can't just have it draw diagonally into the side of a building. And that drives me insane. It drives me insane. Yeah, we're gonna have to come in here like this and then close it off here and then do that like so. I felt like I had like a good idea. So what's some of your guys' favorite survival games, or what's your favorite genre, I should say? Yeah, he does kind of look like Sonic just because of his body shape. Horror. What is it that you like about horror? Why is it your favorite? The only thing I don't like about this, guys, is that this right now isn't doing the thing. Finito Pet. Let's check that out. Finito Pet. Finito Pet. Wait, hold up. We gotta make sure. Is this, can you guys hear that? You guys hear that when I play that? You can, okay.
Give me your answer.
This is actually pretty cool. He looks so cute, but he's so unfriendly. Just for two. Finito Pet. Hey, it's Charlie. Hey, I'm just gonna hang for a couple of minutes. Sounds good, Charlie. This is actually pretty cool. I'm gonna wish list this. Oh, it won't let me wish list. Oh, I have to sign in. I'll wish list it later. Hey, I'm just gonna hang. Oh no. Coder Media says, I love open world games where the player has multiple missions to choose from. The reason is the versatility of gameplay and player freedom. Yeah, I like that as well, which is why one of the reasons why I like what's it called so much? Enshrouded. Just the choice to move how you want. It doesn't feel linear. It feels like you have a choice in how things proceed, and you can just handle the situation how you want to handle them, which is what I like about it too. But I wish there's a way to tie it into character progression as well. I don't know. I've never been really been scared by any horror, but for some reason I love it. True. It must be something, I don't know. Yeah, I have a couple of friends who don't get scared by horror, and they love horror games. And then I had one friend who was like, dude, horror games don't scare me. And then they played the Mortuary Assistant on Steam, and it scares the crap out of them. Mortuary Assistant. Mortuary. Oh, there we go. On a bicycle just for two. Yeah, this is Mortuary Assistant. Charlie says, are we done with the wall climbing? Well, the wall climbing has been finished, but it's the wall sliding mechanic that I was working on. And as of the moment, that is currently complete. There's still some polishing that needs to be done to get it looking real. But for now, it's finished. Ooh. Yeah, I'm like, why is this game out of all the games scare you? Yeah, so we still have some polishing that needs to be done. Right? Any open world games that you like so far, Coder Media? I've been playing this one recently with my brother. It just came out recently. I'm going to let you know how this game has less purchases than Pal World blows my mind. I play Pal World and I stopped playing it after the first 12 hours. It's boring. Adwa says it's not that scary though. What, Mortuary Assistant or the game you showed me? Into it, the chanted world of mystical magic and happiness. Rain World, isn't that a game for... Oh yeah, Rain World. Yeah, I've wanted to buy this game and play it, but I've just never had. A lot this game has a lot of like um it's a lot of, what is it? It has to do with pixel. There's a lot of stuff they do with pixels in this game. Like all this stuff is just pixels, like little micro pixels. Oh, he eats the thing. He just throws stuff in the game. Eat the bat. Yeah, I have to get this game and try it. It looks really fun. I just lost 2 viewers because they're like, "What? He doesn't like Power World? That's the best game ever," when it isn't. I thought like the most annoying thing to me about that game is they were like, it gets so much fun when you get to breeding level 19, and you get to breeding and you find out that, I don't know what it is, but me and a couple of friends that I didn't play with, that I just talked to, all thought you can make your own pals with breeding, but you can't. Yeah, the art is insane for Rain World. The animations are all procedural. Yes, sir. And the AI is insane. 5 states? Yeah, I haven't worked with AI before, so it's going to be a very fun experience on this channel. So if you haven't already, make sure to click the subscribe button. The subscribe button, guys, it's the best thing you could do in your life. Hold up. I hear some things going on. Chase Lee says, "Good luck with AI." Yeah, I'm gonna need it. From what I know, AI is just a bunch of if this, if that. And the AI in my game is gonna be relatively complex. Simple. It's not gonna be too complex at all, actually. I think the most complex thing we're gonna have to write is like something to do with range attacks from on the end of the enemies. And I'm thinking we'd have to do something that involves like gets your position and then shoots at that position but stops tracking at some point. We'll see though. We'll find out. Chase Lee, I recently got an asset that helps me eliminate the headaches that come with it. So how's y'all day? My day's going great. Hanging out with all you beautiful people. It's nothing but fun being here and hanging out. Just trying to finish this character up so I can possibly start getting into some AI. This guy will be simple though. He's just gonna walk around. You're working on several music tracks today? That's cool. What's the mood for them? Doing a 1-week game and using traditional piano for the music rather than DAWs. Ooh. Once a week, I will make a game. Have fun. Dark and deep. Okay. What's the premise of your game gonna be? Pretty much done. The premise is growing out of the deep. Made a procedural plant for it. What did you use? Like basic shapes and stuff for it? Honestly, I feel like this needs more of like a hard surface to it. So what I need to do is get rid of these, right? And then really follow that line there just to make sure we get that hard shape, because this is like a shell that he has. Yeah, line renders and sprites for leaves and flowers. That's cool. Anyways, gotta go. Nice talking to you guys. You have a great one, Adwan. It was always a pleasure. It was always a pleasure. It was a pleasure. Sorry. Can't English and work at the same time. It's kind of my dilemma. You have an excellent one. I'll see you next time. For the arms, I don't think I'm gonna touch these much at the moment, but I am gonna put in the effort to get that loop cut in so I can just draw it out and get her in. Hmm. Even now, if we look at this, we'd have to rotate it a little bit just to even get... Hmm. Man. Man, oh man. I'm a little bit better at doing these underarms. However, right, look at these. You'll need some loop cuts. MOS definitely at that part that bends. Yeah, right here. 100%. We'll have to do some loop cuts. But right here, I'm not thinking I'm going to have this move at all. Who knows? I might have it move a little bit, which is why I've added this here, so it'll hold that form when he bends. So how's everyone liking the Discord so far? Would you like for there to be more community events, say Line of Judah jams? We are going to be doing Judah jams eventually in the future, but if people want them now, I guess we could do them now. I'm not opposed to the idea. But I'd like to find someone else to do that with, like another developer or another YouTuber to kind of help out with the process. Because I feel like it's somewhat difficult to kind of get that, to judge those type of events. There's got to be a way to select like all of these. I like the name Judah Jam. Yeah, I do like it too. Another part is getting rid of these like we have these entrance points. But other than that, we're having some issues here. As you can see, we have a triangle here, which means there's a polygon in somewhere in the midst of all this that we can add. what I could do is something like this, right? Get rid of this. And do something like that. I think that would help. Right? If we did something like that and then added these. Indeed. No, I really like the name Judah Jams as well. And a lot of people have asked for them so far, so I don't know. I feel like it's something we should wait until more people want to do them. But if you guys are interested in doing a jam, I guess we should figure out what the time would be for it. But I'd prefer to have it to be at a time where I have funds to, you know, give people a reward for being a part and, you know, winning. Dun, 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 no, 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 no. I mean, for now, I guess they could be fun. Oh, hey, you could draw. Oh, it's a stroke. The best way to start is to start and slowly build attraction. I agree. Charlie the postman, I'm out. Why are you out, dude? You can't leave. You're in here now, Charlie. You're stuck here forever, dude. This is where you stayed. This is where you stay, dude. You can't leave, bro. You're here forever. You will never leave. Oh, hey. I like the name. Did someone mention Slithion? Oh. I like the Good Morning channel. I could have sworn I saw Slithion. Big head, Chase Lee. Chase Lee. This guy. Oh, man. Chase Lee, you're always a pleasure to be around, man. But yeah, maybe we do start something soon. And he even mentions a placeholder name. The headless. Let's see what we got here. Expand. So in the game that Chase Lee has, guys, it's a horror game. He has what channel are these? But yeah. Let's see what weakness, small gaps. Okay. The Headless, a big foe which Rick Torres encounters during the peak of the other world. Let me guess. So a lot of people saw Torres, the original one, as Torres. During the peak of the other world, guarding and killing any foes he keys as useless. The Headless, once a strong and big man in the 1920s who died during the construction of the Hall Manor, once a soft, peaceful man, now turned into a hot-headed monster who wants nothing but to rip your head off your body. Very basic and simple description, or description of the Headless, but will be much more description in the future. I like that. The Crawler, damage, 1 hit. Medium, sight, blind, weakness, silence. The crawler is a baby head with 4 spider-like legs who crawls in every vent. Dude, you were watching freaking Toy Story when you made that one, brother. Huh, brother? The crawler is a baby head with 4 spider-like legs? Bro. Who crawls in near every vents in the other world. The crawler hates noises and will kill anything which does make any. To escape the crawler, just be completely silent by not moving, making no noises, and holding your breath, not for too long, or you die. The crawler died when it was just a baby, only 1 or 2 months old, which explains why it cannot see very well and does not like noise. When its mother left the crawler as a baby at the sewer, it drifted into the water to the manor B. To the manor B. Oh, before dying from starvation and after. Aw. That stinks. Yeah, I like these. Shush. Hold up, I just want to... Pretty much that. True. Well, that's fine, dude. There's a lot of similarities. By the way, guys, we got some turnarounds for I really like the name he came up with, though. Like, really like his name. I don't know if you can see that. He calls him Slithian. It's like Scythian, but Slith. Slithering. I like it. Yeah, I never played Terror Engine. Is it good? Chase Lee is much better. Yeah, I know, right? Dude, Chase Lee's gonna get me. I don't know. Oh man, Chase Lee. It's another Chase Lee. Chase Lee, dude. This guy, this freaking guy. Chase Lee 18. We gotta look at Chase Lee's freaking... We gotta look at his YouTube. It's YouTube. Come on, let's go look at Chase Lee. Chase Lee. Chase Lee. Chase Lee, you need to have more live streams and streams for your game development, man. I subscribe to you, bro. Look, I subscribe. Now we're at the same, dude. You're 249, and guess what? I'm 249, bro. We're subscriber buddies, man. We're subscriber buddies, dude. Coder Media says, me neither. The whole standalone game creation is broken. No longer support by the developer and also no open source alternative. But at least the situation forced me to learn Unity. Yeah, Unity is a good, it really is a good engine. Not for long. What do you mean not for long? You just gotta get in there developing some stuff, man. I think you're doing excellent. You get like all the stuff you've shown me with your game already shows how passionate you are about it, right? It's not like you're just creating something for nothing, right? You're putting thought and all that into it. You can tell you have a passion for it. You take it seriously. And I think that's all that really matters. I need to sit down with the game design, document, and do some stuff, which I'll probably do after stream. I haven't done it in a long time. Also, I got to start working on the devlog video, and I kind of want to get this guy done for it. You know what I'm saying? For the plumber. What if he's just somebody that's still trying to, you know, he's a dedicated employee and, you know, he's still there trying to make sure that the place is running well even after his death. I mean, like the CEO used to be very corporate focused, but since he left, I think the engine has a slightly brighter future. I agree. You know, man, there's a lot of flack on the engine, and I don't subscribe to that thought process, right? At the end of the day, people are trying to make money, and I get the idea, but I also get making a mistake, admitting it, and trying to revert it, right? So I don't subscribe to like the Unity hate that's kind of triumphant in the indie scene right now. I think people should use whatever engine they like the most. It's as simple as that for me. If you like Unity, use Unity, man. Right? I have a buddy who really likes Unity. Actually, a pretty good idea. Oh, with the plumber? Yeah. And the doctors could be the ones who are making the monsters what they are already, you know? Like, he's just... There's a scene where you walk in and, like, he's the one who's creating the baby. Although I think the doctor would probably be more like a main villain. Or like one of the main villains. PowerPoint is still the best engine, yeah. Actually, from what I hear, Excel is the best engine. I think I'm gonna make a Pokemon type game one day, guys. I think I am. As simple as that. Notepad is Zeroth. Excelsior, my friend. That's what I think of Zeroth. Excelsior. By the way, guys, thank you all so much for being here and just hanging out. I absolutely adore each and every single one of you guys. Y'all are the best. And, you know, you really make me believe that there is a positive future for my life. And I thank you guys for being here. It means a lot to just have someone hang out and, you know. Sorry if it feels like I've been a little bit lazy recently, but it's just been rough, man. I'm just trying to hone in and focus on God and try to stay steady with getting whatever I can done with the project done. And it's been difficult to really sit down and focus on, you know, stuff like the game design or, you know, character descriptions and the environment and all that. And I'm just praying that God sees me through. And I have faith that he will, but you know, in the meantime, it is really nice to have you guys here. Chase Lee just says yes. Yes. To the Pokemon game? I mean, I think if you're going to work on multiple projects, make sure you do it with a team. Right? Like, it's one thing to have your own personal project that you're working on, but if you're trying to put you can only put so much of yourself into something. And if you're putting all of yourself into a project and into multiples, you're going to find that it's not that it can't be done. Anything is possible through God, right? But at the end of the day, my best advice is to work with teams, because right now, if things don't go well with the indie game, or if it's just something you see as a hobby, you know, then you don't have to really worry about this part that I'm about to explain. But a lot of the experience that people want you to have when you go to apply for like a job in the industry is they want to make sure that you have a lot of team-based experience. Because you could be an excellent programmer, but are you good with working in a team setting, right? So when you create a game and it was made by a team and not like a solo developer, that speaks volumes to someone who's hiring in the industry. So with that being said, one, it's good on your resume because people are like, yeah, this guy can make something cool while working in a team. And two, you know, any practice is good practice. And three, you know, it's fun when you make games with other people. So yeah, I do recommend that you work on multiple projects, but try to not overload yourself and make sure to at least work with the team on one of those. Especially if the scopes are large. If you have a large scope for your game, you know, and you have multiple of those, you're gonna get very flustered, I'd assume. Very, very flustered, very quick. How am I going to make this a thing? I hope that answered your question. It's one of those things where it's like, I see a lot of YouTubers with these very like, they sound good advice, but they don't take into consideration all the different aspects, right? Like, there's so much that goes into game development. There's so much that goes into a person. There's so much that goes into all that we do. And when you make a decision like that, I think it's important to try to consider everything, right? Which is why you'll never see me just give a straight answer, unless it's like who you should believe in, right? You just got to watch out for those guys out there who, and this is even, you know, for me, those people who like say things really quick and it sounds right, because you never know. You never know. Sometimes things are a lot more complex than they are led to believe. It is. Sorry, that was like an over convoluted. I believe in blueprints. I know. I think we all know you believe in blueprints at this point, which isn't a bad thing at all by any means. You like blueprints up in a B? You like blueprints up in a B? You don't get the blueprints. I'm actually thinking of stepping into multiple projects here soon. Steven S. Christie has been making a survival game, and I told him I'd make some clothes for him. I just don't want to make a horror game per se, because I feel like whatever game you're making, you got to kind of step into that mind. And for individuals like Chase Lee, like, he isn't bothered by horror, but me, I get, you know, I have a wild imagination, you know, and I feel like when you're making those type of games, you have to step into that world almost. You have to feel it out and kind of engross yourself in it. I don't know if I could handle that, to be quite frank. But I got some good ideas, like some alright ideas, I think. I am the horror. Yeah, everyone's talking about, everyone for some strange reason wants to make the next, like, plateau of horror games, but it's like, what do you actually need to do that? Coder Media, what other projects were you thinking of stepping into? Are they with a team or just by yourself entirely? What are the scopes of the game? Because I think if the scopes are small, it shouldn't matter too much at all at the end of the day. But if the scopes are relatively large, you're gonna need probably some other people to work with. I'm thinking of working on another mobile game too. Outlast is the last true horror game. Why do you believe it's the last true one? I guess you could say a lot of horror has kind of become less about being horror-ish. Dun, 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 dun. Everything after that have dived down a lot. What are some examples of games you feel like didn't live up to the hype or weren't as good? I know Village wasn't that, like, great. Everyone was excited for Village, and it wasn't as good as it should have been, in my opinion. Let's use this here to come up and give this edge. I've kind of taken some liberties with this design to make them not look better, but 3D wise. I've found that sometimes there's some designs that look good on like paper, but when you try to put them into a 3D space, they get weird. It's not they did live to the hype, it's just they never spooked and scared people like how they should. So what I'm thinking, or am I getting at, is that you like horror and you've never been spooked, so you're trying to create that thing that you feel would scare you, because you feel like you've never had that, which indicates that horror could be scarier. Pretty much. True. I think that's how we all feel about games in a sense. But I've met so many people that are like, I'm gonna reawaken the horror genre. But I feel like someone will soon. But it just makes it feel like a big old race at that point, you know? What happened to creating something that was fun or scary kind of gets degraded amongst the competition. Ah. I sent you a video that talks about which I mean better than how I could. Okay, let's watch it. How long is it? Oh, it's 30 minutes. I'll have to watch that later. I'll have to watch it later. Hey, do you guys think I should make a Patreon? Do you think that would seem lowly of me to make a Patreon? Go for it. True. I'm gonna get rid of these. Trying to see if I can do something here to get that. It's like we're gonna have to create some poles here to get the geometry. I have to think of a way or some things for Patreons. I don't know. I gotta get some stuff figured out with the LLC first. But it's difficult because every time I like one, I don't like talking about money, but you know, at the end of the day, if I want to make a living off of this and do this and create these things for people to, you know, have a form of entertainment, you know, eventually I'm going to need some cash because, you know, I can't depend on other people to help me for the rest of my life, you know, in the sense that I guess what I'm waiting for is to actually make something so I can justify it. But I see so many people open to the idea of Patreon, but it's really different. Yeah. That is true. It is optional. It is optional. I guess it's because I feel like realistically I don't deserve it, or I don't really deserve help or things of that nature. But who knows? It is a touchy subject for me, but I am asking about it because honestly, I'm kind of dumbfounded on it. I'm waiting until I release a demo of my game before I make my Patreon public. Yeah. I feel like I'm doing something of that nature as well. I want something like that here, but I gotta figure out how to do this. I could just do that and then this. Would miss some of the connection here. Let's exit out of this really quick and look at how this shape looks. I mean, it doesn't look bad. By any means. But gosh, he looks scary. He looks scary. And honestly, Retopo flow. Let's go. What do you think of when you think of clean topology? Clean topology. And then after this, I'm gonna have to start rigging. And also, we got this. I kind of like this one a little bit more, but I was hoping for maybe more of a green look. I was visioning more something green. I mean, I guess you could say I've gotten a little bit better at doing these. But that's still just not perfect. It's not perfect. I mean, at least we haven't even figured out how to clean this up. Shoot. I'm about to just be lazy and go, hey, here we go. Yeah. Look, we did it. We did it, guys. We just put a triangle. All the movement's gonna occur here. I mean, we'll really see in the future what this will look like. Chase Lee says, Blueprinter. So do you know how to code at all, Chase, or no? We got to keep that line there. Oh, topology can be such a fun, hard process. I mean, the fact that we only have one singular thing here, right, is a little interesting. I know a little bit back when I used to use Unity. Okay. How is he going to solve this problem? The answer is he won't. He will be lazy and do something like this. Honestly, I think for future cases, and I'm kind of learning, but I think I'm going to start off with like the contours, because then that really helps me to keep into mind what I'm trying to accomplish in regard to like the shape as a whole. So why did you never further that? Just no point because of blueprints, or you just have a hard time using or a hard time with programming? Does that have to do with any of those things? This definitely needs to be done a lot better. A lot better. Just found coding a lot harder than blueprints. So you feel like the visuals, there's something visual about BPs, right? I think it helps for like visual learners. I think that's like the big power behind it. Like if you're a visual learner, I think BPs are a little bit easier to learn. But if you're a visual learner, then another way you can learn how to code is by looking at other people's code, you know? But I'm sure once you try it again one day in the future, you'll see some similarities between, like, obviously you'll see the similarities because there is a lot between, sorry, just doing this really quick. There's a lot of similarities between BPs and programming. You know, just like programming, you need certain things to fulfill a task. And you kind of do that with BPs. You know, you get your reference to your animation or your reference to this, and you get the transform of something. Why the heck is that happening? That is weird. This all looks real good at this point, and then it gets to right here. That's because we have too many loop cuts in this area. So how do we handle this? And I'm getting to the point where I'm hoping I'll figure out something. There's got to be some like method to the madness here, like solving these little issues, or like approaching something where you like, oh, I'm gonna need this, this, and this here, because by the time I get to this side, I'll have all the loop cuts that I need. And I don't know if that's something that you develop from just retopologizing a lot, right? I'm sure they use triangles here and there. I've wrote the plumber now, the doctor who I think will be the most fun to write. Sweet. Happy to hear you got that done. And I think I like how this rolls into one another, but I don't have enough loop cuts on this side to actually fulfill the quota over here. And it's because we come out like this, and we don't do that here. Not sending yet? No, that's understandable. I was just making sure you hadn't sent it. Or if you sent it, I could read it for you, one of the two. I think I'm just going to close this one up with a triangle. And hope that one day this starts falling in line. Because I'll be honest with you guys, I would like for this to be as clean as possible. But figuring out how to accomplish that without having too much back and forth, right? Delete this, put that there, delete this, then put this over there, would be really nice. Because at the moment, it just feels like I'm just handling things in a way that's not... I mean, this worked out all right at the end, but the geometry looks like crap. Just looks... Look at this. Look at the flow. It just doesn't look right. Like this, all these poles moving in between one another. I don't even know how this is going to work by the time we get to, you know, the animation aspect. So we'll find out then. We will find out then. We need enough geometry in here to move this nicely, right? Man, look how long it took me to do all this. I've been kind of doing this the whole stream. It's been like a 2-hour... What? So far, a 2-hour and 30-minute job, and that's not even including the stuff I did prior to the stream, right? Last night. You might be wondering why the feet look like this. It's because in the concept we have these feet things here, which I think I'll add on without sculpting, although I could have done them with the sculpt, which is what I should have done. Oh, hey, look, we got a lot of movement in here today. Ah, I like Zelda. Got it up, round in the chain, and we ride it up. All right, guys, I'm gonna use the restroom and I'll be right back. I'll be right back. You just say never return to make it more dramatic than it really is. He never returned. He never ever left. Yes. I appreciate it. Is this the berry and blue? Is this the berry and blue cream feeling? Hubba bubba! This baby makes my taste buds take flight. Whitey Duval. And a happy Hanukkah to you too. Just know it will be true. Oh boy. Oh. Yeah, they are similar voices. Doom doom doom. Do do do. Boom boom boom. Do do. Boom boom boom. Do do do. I think I need to do this from the back. Really good Mickey voice. Oh boy, thank you. Thank you. Only sometimes. Only sometimes. I swear it must like have to do with like if I've drinking some water or something. Sometimes it's really good and sometimes it's just like wah. Wah. Seems like I'm only as talented as the Lord wishes me to be at that moment. Like right here, we can carry this up, right? And if we go like this, we can carry this up. I think I am getting a little bit better at retopologizing, though, the more and more I do this. You know? I could only imagine that I would. They're about to play Memecraft music. The heck? So what are you still working on that right now? Chase Lee. It probably has to do with just handling a situation so much that you start learning how to navigate that type of curve or type of geometry, you could say. Yeah, I asked if you're still working on the descriptions or if you're still really just chilling at the moment. Yeah, nearly done. How so? What else do you have to do? That's... Well, I guess the descriptions can be a little long. Just thinking of a backstory for the doctor. I mean, he's a doctor. I mean, what does being a doctor entitle? Some form of education, right? Takes a lot to be a doctor. You're like, no, you don't say. I like how this follows a very simple, like, boom, 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 boom. And it's because this side is closer to there, so it's easier to get away with that. But yet on this side, I've created a pole. And while it is something we can do, bum, 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 bum. This is annoying. Cough, cough. Cough, cough. I mean, that really could be handled with a triangle there. And I feel like, didn't we have a triangle? No, we didn't. I always start these off very excited, and then I lose excitement after I didn't achieve it the way I wanted it to be. I guess I'll have to just brute force the skill at this point. You know what I'm saying. That's true. I'm not thinking of how to handle this. Right? This obviously deserves something of this nature. And I could just do this. I mean, this would give me a triangle. This would give me a triangle. Ooh, that's a discrepancy. That's weird. How did that happen? How did that happen right here? I mean, not really, because this is still, boom, boom, that's still. But the issue is that, no, I want to delete the faces. I want to delete face. Thank you. And that fixed it. That fixed the issue. Honestly, afterwards, I could probably delete some edge loops. I'm thinking, like, what if I went like that? No. I'd probably have to do it here. Poor people coming in here and hanging out. They're like, what the hell am I watching? There's nothing exciting going on. It's just retopology. It's like, well, someone's got to do it. Someone's got to do it, and that someone is me. Finish them both now. Sweet. Yeah, I just finished the little top of this shell here. Foot shell, whatever you want to call it. We're gonna have to add more geometry to this though. I mean, the most I could do with this is maybe we add a loop here. Did you send them over? Oh, you did. Let's see. Tim Woodwork, medium. Sorry, looking at the time. Medium, isolation. Tim Woodwork is the average plumber who is trapped in the other world in the manner who still believes he is alive and working like how he used to in the real world. Tim hates being alone and will not attack the player if he is... Sorry. Live working world. Tim hates being alone and will not attack the player if he is all by himself. Still, but if another enemy is going for Rick, then Tim will help out the enemy. Tim is a kind-hearted man who is also cowardly, but he loved his job. But one day, when investigating the pipes and plumbing in the manor in 1992, he was pushed below into the ground with the pipes, then got cement poured all over him, which he drowned in and was buried alive. Ooh. Very basic and simple description of the headless, but will be much more descripted in the future. Do you mean the plumber? Those notes are weird. Yeah, they got some grammar issues, but I still like the premise. I don't know how I feel about attacking alone. I don't know. I'd have to see it. It's like one of those things where my instinct is like, I don't know if that's the best idea, and I'm trying to figure out why I feel that way. There could be some fun instances where honestly, you could have him there for atmospheric effect. He's just working and you're scared because you don't know if that's the plumber or something else, right? Edward Harvey, once a doctor who would kill some of his patients for their organs, who he would sell for fortunes. Fortnewts? Probably fortunes there. Edward was snarky, sarcastic man, rarely serious. Who managed to get away. Honestly, how do you go like this? Some of his patients for organs who would sell fortunes. Edward was snarky, sarcastic man, rarely serious, who managed to get away with a lot of evil doings because of his once charm, because of his reputation. He was offered a job at the upcoming infirmary for the manor. Edward was very clever, but after a while of working at the manor, he was discovered butchering workers so he could sell their organs away like how he used to do. But after he was caught, he tried to run away, but he tripped and fell onto his own drill, killing him. But now, being in the other world, he took the infirmary back and prevented anyone to coming in, but ones who dared to come in would meet a painful demise by the hands of the doctor. Yeah, for now, you probably send me a screenshot. It's fine, man. You're writing them quick, too. Now, being in the other world, he took the infirmary back and prevented anyone from coming in. But the ones who dared to come in would meet a painful demise by the hands of the doctor. I feel like whenever I think of the doctor, I'm thinking of someone who's like a force to be reckoned with. Because like when you think of the name doctor, you're already thinking of someone who's has a high reputation. The doctor. The doctor. Maybe I go a couple loops here. I'll do one and then that and then I hate, that's my one thing about this tool. When you click, sometimes it'll move it. Oh, man. I'm trying to think if I want these to kind of wrap around. I guess we'll have this side plan right there, but I feel for these we're gonna need to do some type of something like this. Right? And then the foot can come down like so. But the only issue now is that we have this, which is a little aggravating because you can go like this and then you get that ring. Do you have the models for the characters already, Chris? I mean, Chase? Chris. He's like, how do you know that's my real name? It's Christopheles. But yeah, now you see we have this little wah here, which I'm not too fond of. We'll have to find a way to dissolve, and I guess we'll just have to follow the yellow brick road and go like this. Yeah, it works. That works, I guess. Nope, I have done 0 modeling. Fun. So is your game gonna, what's like the style of your game? Is it stylized? Is it gonna be real? Or is there gonna be a cross between realism and stylization? Oh man, I was hoping I'd hit that right there and get some good stuff, but it just didn't happen. So now I'm over here overlapping. It's all right though. Once we get to the bottom of this foot, we can essentially go like this and then close it up. Okay. Mostly realism, but with an uncanny look. Okay. Yeah, I'm still learning how to properly direct people the way I'm thinking or seeing something, and it's been quite a challenge for me because I haven't had the experience in doing that. I could have when I was going through school, but I felt like so many people were so confrontational and like it was just pointless. I thought it'd be better to develop skills at that point. Maybe learn later. And if you haven't noticed, guys, we are doing somewhat of a long stream here. So we're gonna have to run it like that with these, but I'd prefer to do this side really quick because that side's gonna be a little bit harder to get to. I'd rather do all the, I guess, the flow logic over here, I guess you'd call it. I don't know. I don't know. Ugh. I'm not too happy about the topology on this one, but you live and you learn. We don't really have all the time in the world. I guess we'll find out like areas we need to improve on when we go to animate. Don't worry, I'll fix this one. In my opinion, uncanny stuff is the most scary things. What do you mean by uncanny though? Like it's realistic but a little bit different, so it's off-putting, but not so off-putting. It gives this sense of like there's a weirdness, but people can't quite put their finger on it. Why does the freaking program do that, dude? Gosh, bro. It's the most uneven thing ever. Yeah, like that. Like when you look in the mirror at something like mannequins, or it's like kind of disfigured a little bit, making it appear uncanny. I get that. That's a good idea, a good way to handle it. For me, though, I think after this game, I had some really cool ideas for the other one, so it'll be nice to hopefully be in a state where I can pursue those ideas. Like I said, I hate when the program does that. So how much of the mechanics do you think you've gotten solved in your game? Enough, I guess, to the point where you want to introduce some enemies to start testing out those mechanics a little bit more. I'm gonna have to relax these. I'm gonna push this up a bit. Most of them. Okay. So eventually it's just going to be environmental work and story building, huh? Every time. I don't know why they decided to make that a feature in this add-on. There's like times where you'll click, right? And then you'll drag off really quick. And I guess this is being done a completely different way over here. If you look, we have this coming in like such to kind of introduce another flow. And this is so we can get the footing over here. Boom, 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 boom. But I feel like that pushed it way too close up. And apparently if I move it... Okay, so you have to move it. Yeah, we're gonna have to do something to fix... Yeah. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Bow, 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 bow. Dun, 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 dun. That's interesting. This comes up like that. This comes up like that. This goes around. This goes around. This goes around. All right. Boom, boom, boom. I guess it's because this is supposed to come down more. And then connect like that. But this still needs to come down more. Yeah, we're gonna have to relax a lot of this to get it looking semi-decent. My feet are getting better, although I'll say a lot of these are off by a whole lot. A whole lot. Like, I shouldn't be having this extra loop here. Right? There should be... Yeah, this should... This is interesting. What did I do wrong? I know I have this right. Right? This is all right. But... we're supposed to have another loop here. And this is supposed to run into this, essentially. We're missing one of them. One of them. Why though? How is that a thing? What am I doing wrong? Sorry guys, I need a second to think. We have this, we have this. Obviously, that's one of the ways we went wrong. But we have this loop here. So what, we do this. That's what it is. Is this missing a loop cut on one side? That seems to be the issue. I'm just not realizing it. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 4, 4. Boom, boom. Comes down. So this one starts right here, comes down, wraps around, and should be coming into this one. But it's not. Oh, Rhythmology never gives you mercy or an apology. Oh, man. Next time I'm just gonna follow something through. Where's this one go? Why is it going all the way over there? Blueprints, I know. It should be going over here, dude. Where did I mess up? Holy moly, look at this. Look at how bad this is. Like, I'm literally off by that much. This one, though, comes up like this. Ah. She. Well, hold up. We'll see what happens. Look at that. How does that happen? Alright, we need to get rid of this foot. Face. Get rid of the faces. We must get rid of the faces. It's always right when you're towards the end this stuff happens. Let's see if I got this one right. Probably not. Oh, no, I did. Wait, no, I didn't. mean, those are lined up now, but look at this. That's a squinched up bottom foot. Jesus. Lord, have mercy on me. I mean, I've kind of fixed it, but it just looks so gross and scrunched. Scrunched up, man. It's scrunched up. I guess that's a little bit better. But now it's like we can do the thing, right? You know, I probably messed up at the bottom portion of this foot right down here. Because now that I'm looking, this is like a 3. This is like a 3 loop thing. And if you notice, we have a 4 down here. So all of this down here is just not, it's not right. It's not right, but it's all right. We're going to make it right. We're going to make it perfect. God. I mean, I could do that. Now we have these 2 edges here. Whatever. I'm gonna freaking go insane. Well, there it is. That's the foot. It's fixed. It's fixed. And here's that excitement where I'm like, man, I'm gonna get some real clean topology on this. We'll see how long that lasts. We will see how long that lasts. I mean, I could snap this here, right? Honestly, I just need to get better at, I need to get better at sculpting too. But I'm hoping my, like, I can make up for these things. That's what I'm hoping for. Come on, why does it do that, dude? So annoying. It's so annoying. So annoying. I mean, at least I'm getting better at it, right? Oh my god. BRB. See you when you get back, brother. Brother man. I guess that kind of worked out, huh? And just feel my brain being like, you've learned something new. You've upgraded. Oh my god. That's a pretty good stream. Still a lot of topology for this guy. I feel like too much topology, honestly. Ooh, that came out weird, didn't it, guys? This one, since I'm going to do the hands outside, let's see. Chase says back. Welcome back, Chase. Chase. Let's get rid of this edge and then let's get inside here. Snap that in. And we can use that to do that. Still getting some weirdness here, even though we shouldn't. But once we get a texture on it, it won't matter. Doesn't look too bad. Hello, Adwa. How's it going? How are you doing? It's good to see you back. Been a little quick second, but as you can see here, we have essentially finished the character, but I kind of want to drag these in a bit to get that separation in. Let me get that separation. Do you use Bluepree? Bluepree! Bluepree! It's like a Pokemon or something. Bluepree! Bluepree! this. Why is it? Oh, that's why. Hey, can Unreal 5 run on a laptop? It can indeed, as long as you have the specs. I believe they have like a minimum requirement page. Let me look really quick. By the way, what do you guys think of the name? Slithian. Unreal Engine 5 requirements. Are you running a Mac? So they want you to have at least 64 gigabytes of RAM. $64 gigabytes of RAM. That, ladies and gentlemen, is interesting. I have 32. Make sure you... Chase Lee was a better name. Yeah, it was. Chase Lee. Chase Lee. Don't mess with me, Chase Lee. It's like, ah, man, you know, if you want to use this, you want that sharpness, but with... So that's going to be interesting. You have 8 RAM and it still works. Shade auto smooth. You know what? We're gonna clean the sharps, and we're just gonna shade smooth. Because I tried running it and it was so laggy. By the way, my laptop is a gaming PC, so I don't know where is the problem. Go ahead and in the Unreal Engine tool discussion, place the specs for your PC. Make those tunes 310. I can't believe we're already in the 300s, guys. What the heck? Yeah, Adwa, go ahead and post in Discord in here And post your specs are in here or any questions. There's a lot of individuals in here that, well, Steve being one of them, right? Very intelligent man, good with tech, and same with Satish, Ryan John, right? But yeah, I'm gonna use the restroom. I'll be right back. I gotta take them. So yeah, now it is on to, and by the way, if you need help figuring out how to do the specs of your PC or post them, let me know. Because it could do with plenty of things. For instance, like your graphics card, your CPU, stuff like that. Just because something's a gaming PC doesn't mean it'll meet the requested requirements, which I know is annoying. So I feel like this pops out way too much for my liking. And I would like to see this go in a little bit more. But yeah, there's something about the legs I'm not a big fan of. I like the feet, but the legs, like the original concept is this. Let me see if I can post. Right. So I added these like things coming out to kind of make it look like maybe an infusion of like a turtle shell and a triceratops, right? But it's really hard to get these legs because like when you add the bones, this is going to walk. So when he walks, his feet are going to be looking that way. So I had to find a way to get these to work. And the best way I could do it was by elongating the legs and pulling them out a little bit because the feet are kind of big. If you notice, I feel like they are a bit far away from each other. The legs, that could be it, yeah. They are a bit far away, aren't they? But it's like if I bring them any closer, look how close the feet are already. So if I wanted this to go, let me show you. I kind of like the stature of him. So if I wanted to, here, let me grab these. Ding, 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 ding. Ding, 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 ding. Let's mark a seam and then grab all this, right? Dude, it's hard to show now. But in the original concept, I had them, he was taller, and because he was taller, the legs would come up more. I mean, I feel like they look all right, but I definitely feel like I might have to ask Adam to rework this guy a little bit into a quadruped or something of that nature. Not every reptile in the game needs to be a bipedal creature. Could be a quadruped or something. But yeah, let's work on the hand for the last couple of minutes and then go from there. I think he did it on the recent one. I hope. Oh, no, he didn't. Well, he kind of did. He did it in the T-pose, which is nice. So I think in the future, I'm going to ask for a side and a... so I can get a thickness for them as well. I mean, I guess they're the same lengthwise. Which makes it hard, though, because I don't know how far they're going to extend. I mean, I guess I could always add bones at the end. Whoa, let's turn that off. Guess what, guys? What? Trying to figure out how to get these little creases in here. Blueprints, okay. You and the blueprints, man. Blueprints. What about a blueprints? I'm a blueprints. I'm a blueprint. Blueprints. Blend space. Don't mess with me. Give me some grace. Explain space blueprints. We got to figure out how we're going to make this hand look decent. But then it's like, oh, it could be a mixture of many things. Maybe just goes up too much. We need to pull this up a little bit higher. I feel like now it's like way too high. What do you guys think? What do you think? Who else in here gets nostalgia from listening to this? I feel like I'm getting like just a large amount of nostalgia. I'm gonna combine these together and then try to topologize them. I mean, the pinky does come down a little bit, doesn't it? But who knows? I'm a learning artist, okay? Don't judge me, guys. I'm a learning artist, all right? That's what we do. We learn and we make mistakes, and most of the time things look like crap, but it's all right. We'll get there one day. And these actually, no, they don't. Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do. I'm just going to do myself a favor and enclose that. It doesn't really matter. We're going to be joining these all together here in a second. All right. And now that we have them joined together, I kind of just want to test how these are going to look. Let's center of mass. doesn't look too bad, but doesn't look too great either. No, it's not what I wanted. I wanted you gone. Yeah, it doesn't look too bad. I kind of like that. I feel like this one could come up, like this whole side could come up a little bit more. Like from the side, but I think in overall size, that looks pretty good. Let's go into Sculpt and see if we can pull it out ourselves. Looking pretty good, thank you. Still a lot to be done. Like I said, a lot of these models are going to be redone in the future just because right now I'm trying to make these relatively quick so I can work on a kind of a preview of what I'm thinking of and try to garnish some funds that way so I can actually start paying people to take on these tasks. Because I'll tell you this much, I know it's possible to make something really good, but my dream is to have a place where Christians can work together, and quite frankly, that means at some point I'll have to have some people on this project other than myself. We'll find out. But yeah, I think in regards to the hand, that's not too bad. So I'm actually going to go back into sculpt mode. I'm going to hit R. I'm going to bring this down really fine, because if I don't, when I connect these up, yeah. So most of the time, if you don't have like a really, really fine, like very high, like resample rate or remesh rate, whatever you want to call it. What is it? Voxel size. When you combine these together, it'll funkify the middle of these. But yeah. I'm gonna have to, since I'm getting off here soon in the next 5 minutes, I'm gonna sculpt this hand out a little bit. I feel like this is a good gray box. Actually save right now. It's probably better if I do something like that and switch this over to a matte cap with this, and then turn off this transparency. Just gonna try to smooth this so I don't have to do this later on when I get on, or I pick up my kid. Yeah, we're gonna have to change some things with the inside of this hand to make it look a little bit more proper. Maybe even do some things. I mean, to me, the hand looks kind of a little alienish, which is fine because these are like reptile creatures. But I would like to make him look a little bit cleaner, you know, add some knuckles and stuff to him. But yeah, I think if we were to go like this, do cursor to world origins, and then change this to the 3D cursor, and before we do that, apply the transforms, and then do that. Oh. I like that. Maybe the hands are a little... No, that's going to be where they are. But I'm thinking that the hands themselves may be... I don't know. It feels like the arms are really long. So I might, you know, take out a loop cut here. Right. And then bring those in. And then test out that size. Turn the origin to the 3D cursor. Yeah, I feel like that's a better length there. That is definitely a better length in my opinion. But yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments section. Let me know what you guys thought about the stream. And what you think of a game jam happening here. Not specifically on the channel, but hosted by the channel. You can talk about all these things in the comment section of this stream. But other than that, guys, I gotta bounce because I gotta go pick up my kid. I just want to say thank you all for being here, for being a part of the experience. If you haven't already, make sure to like the video, especially if you like the video, right? And if you're feeling generous, make sure to click the subscribe button. All the help helps, right? Other than that, guys, I'm bouncing out. Until then, or until tomorrow, God bless, see you around, and Jesus loves you. He loves you, yeah. Oh, boy. Bye. Everyone say bye, Chase Lee. Bye, Adwa.